All right, so I bought a brand new pair of Reebok sneakers that I was really excited to get in my hands and give you guys a review on. This is a pair of Reebok Zig Kinetica Edge sneakers, and they look crazy. Like, I saw the first images of these on Reebok's site and immediately was like, I got to buy a pair of those. I've been a fan of the Zig Kinetica series that they've had, but when I saw the price point on this shoe was only $130, I was blown away because this is a pretty beefy shoe. Like, there's a lot going on to this shoe, and I definitely would have seen a higher price point on them. But that being said, I'm happy that they were $130, and let's go ahead and get into the review. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Welcome to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed thus far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do sneaker reviews and just talk about sneakers a lot on this channel. Also, if you want to follow me on social, Instagram and Twitter, it's at heskicks. And lastly, I own a website called Collective Kicks where I basically curate a bunch of sneaker deals for you guys that I find every week. This is one of those pairs a couple weeks ago that I posted as soon as I saw them because I was super interested in them. So if you guys actually want to buy a pair of these, check the link in the description. This is a Reebok Zig Kinetica Edge, and first things first, just look at the shoe. Like, it's loaded full of different features on the upper. There's a crazy amount of rubber on the shoe, lots of different overlays on the upper. It's supposed to be a trail shoe, but this thing just looks crazy good to me. And for a couple other pairs of sneakers for comparison, I have the original Zig Kinetica Type 1. That's what this one was called. I can't even remember. And then also the Terex Free Hiker from Adidas with the Adidas Boost technology on the midsole. Now, this is a fantastic pair of sneakers. Now, this one retails between $200 and $250. It's an expensive pair of shoes, but it is a really great one for those that never tried these. They have a cult following for sure. This one, though, is only 130 bucks. It's heavier than the Terex Free Hiker, but if you're a fan of this shoe, I would say this is a really, really great alternative for a cheaper price. And it does offer different things, though, so I'll get into some of those things. But fundamentally, though, it has that same rugged fit on my foot. It's less snug because it doesn't have that prime knit upper. It has like a mesh upper on here. But this upper is actually really good and more free-flowing, which honestly sometimes I prefer more than having that prime knit stretch on my foot. But anyway, let's get into some of the details about this sneaker from Reebok's words. It says a utilitarian design inspires these Zig Kinetica Edge shoes. Bungee cord laces and the outdoor details give them an overbuilt, rugged look. Water-resistant finishes help keep the adventure going in wet conditions. Energy-returning cushioning feels springy and responsive to propel you forward. A zigzag design in the midsole provides a standout look. Some of the specifications: it has a textile upper with seamless overlays. Floatride Fuel is light and responsive, delivers an energized cushioning experience. Zig Energy Shell surrounds the foam midsole and channel, and return the kinetic energy you stride and has a bold aesthetic. Anti-slip rubber outsole for stable grip. Durable water-repellent DWR coating, sheds rain and snow, and is quick drying. Anyway, those are the words from Adidas. A couple of the details that I really like. First of all, when you get them out of the box, they do have a water-resistant tag on the shoe, and I was actually surprised by that. I didn't know that they were going to be water-resistant, but it's a nice additional feature. I did a review on a Terex Adidas shoe that was like supposed to be a trail shoe, and it wasn't water resistant, which I thought was a terrible choice. And also on the toe box, there's like a stitched on fused material that's actually a nice reflective hit in a lighter color. It says Reebok Outdoor right here. It also says Fortune favors risk on the side right here, which I don't really know what that means, but I like the little hidden messages there. This is like a plastic fused on material right here for the lace up to the top. This also says kinetic fit on the side where the laces come together, and you can see there's like a rubberized material that holds that down. The tongue is attached through the middle in a really soft material, and then at the top right here, it's loose, which is actually a really great design. It gives you the mock tongue effect, but gives you an overall better fit from having the tongue attached down at this section. You have a rubberized heel counter right here, but this is very interesting. You have a pull tab actually that you can pull down and have it look like this, so it looks like a little tail that pops up, or you can pull the heel tab out and use it that way. It's kind of a small detail, but nice little addition that they didn't have to add in, and it just adds a little bit of functionality, whether or not you like to grab the shoe from this way and put it on, or if you want to use that little loophole and actually stick your finger in and use the loophole. So I kind of like the fact that they give you a couple different options there. The Reebok branding is also very small on the shoe. There's nothing huge across the side. There's a little one right here on the additional rubber on the side of the shoe, and then also on the heel tab and then on the tongue. But that's pretty minimal. I mean, it doesn't have a really loud Reebok logo across it, which I think is kind of a nice little change, because people might look at these and go, what are those? And then they say, oh, those are Reeboks. Like, that's, I think, the effect that these are going to have, because they look just so different. On the insole, it says Edgeworks, which, again, I don't know anything about. I don't know if it's like Adidas Terex branding, where they have like a sub company or something like that. I honestly just don't know. But if you guys do know, leave a comment in the comment section. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Kicks Reason. If you haven't seen his channel, he has a review on these as well. He's a Reebok guy, so he has a lot of great details on that. I'll link his video in the description. He's a friend of mine from a long time back, so happy to see that he's still making Reebok videos, and especially buying some new ones like these and doing reviews on them. So kudos and shout out to Kicks Reason. This midsole has that Zig Kinetica like cushioning on it, where it's like an encased midsole, and there is some cushioning on the inside. I would actually say the cushioning is pretty good on here. It's not as soft as like Adidas Boost in my opinion. It's definitely firmer. To me, it reminds me more of Adidas Bounce, but it is still really good. And it's actually felt really well in the shoe, and I think primarily because of the way they did the outsole as well. So the outsole is really, really rugged. You can see there's lots of little nibs all over the place for lots of little traction spots. And they really went all in, giving this a rugged appearance. You even have this little back section right here of the heel that's more reinforced on the back part that actually sticks up in this like pinkish color. Really cool looking design there also. And then as I mentioned, you have reinforced rubber on the side of the shoe here as well. So ultimately this means that these have a lot of rubber on the shoes, so they're crazy heavy, but it is more like a boot, and this is like a camping shoe in my opinion. You can take these out for trail hikes and stuff. I think this would be a great alternative. I wear these usually, but now I have like a pair of these, and I think this would be a really good way to go. Fit for me would be true to size. They look really big and bulky because that midsole is massive and there's a lot of rubber and stuff and components on the shoe, but it does fit true to size for myself, but you guys can be the judge if you get a pair and try them on. Comfort of the shoes, I would say, is really good. I would say it's like a budget version of the Terex Free Hikers. It's not quite as comfortable as this sneaker, but if you don't like that snug fit of the Terex Free Hiker, this is actually might be a better option. The midsole is actually really good on this one as well, so if you want a more rugged midsole, this is a better choice as well. This is a lot heavier though, so if you want a lighter shoe, then the Terex Free Hiker might be a better option. But again, you have a $100 price point difference roughly between the two shoes. $130 versus $225, $250. Like, this is a great buy for $130. And because not a lot of people are talking about this shoe, I could see this one going on sale pretty easily as well. So next time Reebok has a sale, or Foot Locker and those type of sites, I'll try to post links to buy these on discount, because it really is a great shoe for the price. I definitely don't regret buying these for $130. Kicks Reason got a discount on his pair. I would have loved to get a discount on them, but at the end of the day, I'm not mad at paying $130. Super happy that I explored the option. It was one of those things where I saw the images. I knew that I had to have the shoe to give it a try, to see what they were about, let you guys know if it's worth copying or not for myself. And for me, for sure, it's worth copying. But leave a comment. Is it worth copying for you guys? Is this something that you guys are interested in? Do you have a pair and you're looking for a review on them and you found my video? Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about the Zig Kinetica Edge. I think Reebok has been doing a lot of really cool stuff in the last couple of years, and it's really fun to be able to see like the evolution of the brand. And it's also cool to see random shoes like this pop up with no release date, with no hype on sneakers and stuff like that, and it was no problem buying my pair. I love that part of sneakers. Like, I know it's not the hype beast thing to do, is like to buy a pair of sneakers like these, but if you guys have been paying attention to my channel for a while now, you guys know that I have kind of a good mix, hopefully, of like some hype sneakers, but mostly just everyday stuff that you guys can see and find and buy in store. So if you guys want to buy a pair of the Zig Kinetica Edge, there's an affiliate link to Reebok's website. Go check it out and buy your own pair. And I think that you guys will be pleasantly surprised as well. Craftsmanship, quality on these for the price, really, really good for that retail price. And a very fitting shoe for the fall and winter months. In fact, if I do a top 5 winter sneakers sort of thing, this one's definitely going to be in that list now. But anyway, have a good rest of the day. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. We'll see you guys back for some more videos hopefully soon. Peace, guys.